Welcome back to Tokyo, Japan, the IPF 2019 World Open Sub-Junior, Junior and Masters Classic and Equipped Bench Press Championships for the second session today. And right now we have it all the Sub-Junior women weight classes and more action, and opening up the platform today, Albina Yusupova from Kazakhstan, looking for 35 kilograms to open her session. So the under 43 kilos, we'll have the under 47s, the under 52s, under 57s, 63, 72s, 84, and 84 plus. And Albina is an under 43, just 17 years of age, only really just started competing. Weighed in today right on the money at 43 kilograms. And every one of these competitions is going to just add to her experience. And gets her first lift on the board. Valeria Astafina from Ukraine now. We jump to the under 47, so 45 kilos on the bar. 45 kilograms on the bar. The best lift of 52 and a half. 15 years of age, absolutely fantastic. Has only just started competing and already found her way to the World Championships. And a great time to start. Had to work a little bit for that one, but gets it to the top. Sanasam from India, 45 kilograms. 45 kilograms. 15 years of age. Two years competing already. We're looking for 45 for a personal best. Flies up off the chest there. A great press with 3 white lights. And now we move to Anastasia Filatova from Russia. Just 16 years of age. In the under 43s, weighed in as 40.8 kilograms. So opening at 50 kilos, well above body weight. And a very wide foot position. Trying to get stability on the bench. Oh, having to work hard. She didn't get the best position for a touch, but she gets it back to the top. And it's 3 white lights. It's on the board. Alona Didyak from the Ukraine. 52 and a half kilograms, 18 years of age. So we're in the 57 kilo class now. This is such a tough event for these young girls. For many of them, it's their first international. And they're surrounded by referees, lots of spotters. They've got camera crews. And that should be a good lift. Let's wait and see what the referees say. The nerves are through the roof. They're in an environment that they're very unfamiliar with. Traveled a long way. Camera crews peering down, commentators. Katya Rashidova from Kazakhstan now. looking for 57 and a half. In the under 57s. And she's the lightest of her group, weighing at 53.08. Good control, great press. And that should be a good lift, and it is. Deanna Wood from the USA looking for 57 and a half as well. So many of these sub-juniors, school students and high school students, so they're managing their studies with their training and travel. And this is the absolute future of powerlifting right here. This is where it starts. Good press, very clean. There's 3 white lights. And now we load the bar to 65. Alyssa Kirchner from the US of A. 65 kilograms. We've got a bit more experience than most of the sub-junior lifters. Been competing for 4 years. She came 4th at the high school nationals this year. 4th at the Open Nationals last year. And that's a good lift, and she's looking to take home some jewelry today as well. Katya Volodka from Russia now, looking for 75 kilograms. Loaded. 18 years of age. 75 kilos, weighed in at 45, so this is a lot of weight in her hands. Great control. Very, very good control on the way to the chest there. The coach looks pretty happy with that. And 3 white lights. Ksenia Matvinskaya from Russia now. 92 and a half. Got a best lift of 95. Just waiting for her to come out, and here she comes now. Looking for 92.5. She did a 95 earlier this year at the Russian Championships. And she has a 77.5 kilo raw lift. So she is one very, very good lifter. 3 white lights. Veronika Kashina from Russia now. Russia with a very, very big sub-junior team, which is fantastic to see. $95 kilos on the bar. You can hear the coach yelling instructions. Fantastic press there. Let's see what the referees say. And it is, it's 3 white lights. She's got plenty of room to move. Anna Korytko from Russia now, 95 kilos as well. Fantastic to see so many sub-junior lifters. And this sport is just getting bigger and bigger. So 95 kilograms, this will actually be a personal best for her. And just didn't get the bar to where she wanted it on her chest. She'll be pretty disappointed with that. Lisette Oritz Rosada from America, 97.5. Has a best lift of 107.5. Now looking for 97.5. Just trying to get herself into position. She's working that bar down. And that should be a good lift. She gets that chest as high as she can to reduce that range of motion. You can see she has an enormous arch. Jerry Fredrickson from the US of A now, 97.5 as well.
Fredrickson Jerry from the United States, 97.5 kilos on the bar.
97.5 kilograms. Plenty of support in the crowd. America with a big team as well. USA with a very big team in all categories. So just some problems setting the block. So the chief referee is getting that fixed. The lifters are allowed to use blocks under their feet, up to 30 centimeters. Good touch. And a solid press as well. That should go on the board, and it does. We load the bar to 112.5 now. Tamara Salvatova from Kazakhstan, 112.5. We're in the 63 kilo class now.
Shirt of the coach.
112.5 kilograms. Gets a good touch, drives it off, and that should be a good lift. 3 white lights and it's on the board, so now we load to 120. Daria Rasanenko from the Ukraine, 120 kilograms in the 72s. The current world record is 147. Kruger from owns that record. Set back in 1999. Right now, 120 on the bar. Daria Rosanenko. She has a great coach in her corner. Just struggling to touch where she wants it. She got a good press. What do the referees say? And it's 2 white lights and it goes on the board. So we load the bar now to 125. Anna Osmolova from Russia. 125, just a smidge under her best lift of 130. A massive team of sub-juniors from Russia. $125 kilograms. You can see it just rolling her body over to get that left arm into position. Having to work it through that shirt. She gets it there and follows that perfect bar path. And it should be good. It is. It's 3 white lights. Victoria Kutsova from Russia now. 132.5. Back into the 72s. And you can see how that shirt's positioned, and as the weights increase, you'll see them change that shirt position. Right now, it's pulled forward and across the shoulders. Getting those shoulders in as far as she can. Gets the bar where she wants it. And presses it back to the top. It should be a good lift. And it is, the 3 white lights. And you can see their technique. For such young girls, they are mastering that technique very, very well. Daria Lamatskaya from Russia now. 137, oh sorry, 135. And then we'll move back to the start for the second round. Great technique. If you're a young girl at home thinking about getting into powerlifting, these are the ones to watch because they are absolute technicians. Albina Isapova from Kazakhstan now, 37.5. Opened on 35, just taking a short jump to 37.5. And this is the time that coaches want to be really drilling in that technique so that when they get to the opens, they have their technique absolutely perfect. And referees won't be pulling them up for elbows or anything like that. 37.5 kilograms for a second attempt. Had a good opener at 35. Weighed in this morning right on the money, 43 kilograms. very, very fast, very quick, and it's 3 white lights. So we load the bar to 47.5 now. Valeria Mustafina from Ukraine, 47.5.
Bar is loaded. Mustafina Boyani from Ukraine, 47.5 kilos on the bar. Samson on deck.
And a good opening lift at 45. Now looking for 47.5. Having to work for it, but she turns it back around and gets it to the top. Almost got away from her. We're just waiting for the referee's decisions. And it is 3 white lights. So we load to 50 kilograms now for Sanasam from India.
Bar is loaded. Chalwa Devi Samson from
Good
India,
opening lift
50
at
kilos
45
on the bar.
kilograms.
Anastasia on deck. Yekaterina in the hole.
Now looking for 50. And a very quick press. Make short work of that, and the 3 white lights. Anastasia Bilatova from Russia, 52.5.
Anastasia from Russia, 52.5 kilos on the bar.
And a great opportunity for these sub-junior Russian girls to come here and to be coached by some of the great Russian coaches. 52.5 kilograms. And it's just a little bit too much. You just got a little offline there. You see the replay, you'll see she just got a good touch, but then you can see her elbows shift way too far forward on the press. Gazia Rashidova from Kazakhstan, 62.5 kilograms.
Alicia on deck. Alona in the hole.
62.5 kilograms on the bar. A good press. That should be a good lift, and it is. We go to 70 kilograms now. From Alyssa Kirchner from the US of A, 70 kilograms. So this will equal her best lift.
Kirchner Alicia from United States, 70 kilos on the bar. Alona on deck.
Alyssa Kirchner, 70 kilograms. And that is a great lift. She has a great setup and a great technique. And she's one to watch in the future. Alona Zijak from the Ukraine, 72.5 kilograms. She's been competing for 1 year. In Kazakhstan, another team that sent quite a big team this year, which is fantastic to see. And these events just getting bigger and bigger. 72.5 kilograms. Opened at 52.5, so a big jump. Good press, good touch. And can she get into control? And she does. Somehow she gets back in control of that bar, but unfortunately it's 2 red lights and it'll be no lift. We'll have a look at the replay. A little bit of bouncing around on the chest there. And it looks like her butt may have lifted as well. Katya Volodka from Russia. The Ukrainian coach has approached the jury about their previous lift. But right now, Katya Volodka from Russia, 77.5 kilograms. And it's another great young lifter to keep a close eye on in the under 47s. Great press, great technique. Just weighs in at just 45 kilograms. Anna Koriko from Russia now, 95 kilograms. And I think what's happening is that we've seen some move with the jury. The Ukrainian coach approached the jury about that previous lift, and I think we'll find it will be overturned. Anna Koriko, 95 kilograms. Taking her time, no need to rush. And drags it down to her chest, gets it there and stabilizes. That should be a good lift. And it is with 3 white lights. It's quite impressive to see such young lifters with such great control of the technique. Ksenia Materinskaya from Russia, 97.5 kilograms, opened at 92.5. Just 17 years of age. Great control, great press, and it's on the board at 3 white lights. We load the board to 102.5. Veronika Kashina from Russia now. So for a personal best. 102.5 kilograms. Previously, her best lift was 95. Which I think she did at the Russian Nationals. Getting those feet back and wide so she's got stability and tension. Just have to pull this shirt down, and she does. That should be a good lift. Let's wait and see. And it is with 3 white lights. And so far, lots and lots of green on the scoreboard. Jerry Fredrickson from the USA looking at 102.5 now for a personal best. Such great control of the technique, all of these young ladies. And absolutely textbook there. 3 white lights. So all of these young ladies giving us all some lessons on equipped bench technique. Lizette Oritz Rosado from the USA now looking for 105 as well.
Bar is loaded. Otis Rosa from United States. 105 kilos on the bar. Diana Odette.
And they've got that shirt pulled down across the chest. You can see the tightness in it. She wants to try and get as much power out of the chest. You can see how her arms are sitting. Those sleeves are twisted round, making it difficult for her to get her hands in position. She'll be looking to get as much power off the chest as she can, as much speed, and then using that speed to follow it through. She gets that chest up high, so she reduces the range of motion, but just couldn't control there. She got plenty of speed off the chest and was pushing in the right direction, but it just got a little out of control. Deanna Wood, 105. So 105 on the bar now. So the world sub-junior record in the 84 plus is a monster, 180 kilograms. Set by Daria Efimsteva from Russia back in 2000. And just struggling to get the bar to her chest there, and you can see it's just gotten all out of control, and once it starts to wobble like that, it is next to impossible to stop the movement and straighten it back up. It takes an enormous amount of stability and strength to get that back under control. Tamara Savatova from Kazakhstan now, 115 kilograms. In the 63 kilo class. $115 kilograms, just shy of a personal best of 120. And that should be a good lift, and it is. It's on the board. Daria Rasenenko from the Ukraine now. 127.5. 10 kilos over her best lift. So 127.5 kilograms. We said earlier the 72 kilo record is 147. It's a huge lift in this weight class. $127.5. She needs to get good control, and she does. She gets great control and a great press, and it's a good lift. 127.5, and puts her in a position now to just maybe challenge for a gold medal. So Anna Rosmalova from Russia wants 130 kilograms. Opened at 125 with a good lift. Now wants 130. So we're in the 84 kilo class now. And the world record in the 84s, 135.5. And there's the champs from Belgium, set that back in 1996. Stood for a long time. Gets it to the chest, nice and low. Has to control it. Gets it to the top. Was she able to control it? And unfortunately, it's a no lift. You can see just couldn't show the control at the top of the lift. Victoria Yotsova from Russia now. 137.5.
Daria on deck. Albina in the hole.
137.5. Opened at 132.5. Just taking your time getting set up. Plenty of time left, no rush. Takes a big breath. Fantastic press. Great setup, great technique. 3 white lights. Where does she go on her second? She's in a pretty good position. Very difficult to catch for the gold medal. So does she go a little bit further and see what she can do? Daria Lamatskaya from Russia. 142.5 kilograms. This is a big lift in anyone's books, and even bigger when you weigh only 62 kilograms. It's a good touch on the chest. It was slow off the chest, but she managed to muscle it all the way through and gets 3 white lights. Albina Yasipova from Kazakhstan, 40 kilograms. So 40 kilos on the bar now for a third lift. And unfortunately, just not today. So Mastafina from the Ukraine now with 50 kilograms. Just cleaning down the bench, making sure all the chalk is removed. So 50 kilograms, we're in the under 47s. She'll take home a silver medal today. Not a bad piece of jewelry to put in your pocket. A silver medal at the World Championships. Gets her feet into position, gets the start command. And 50's just a little bit too heavy today. Anastasia Filatova from Russia now, 60 kilograms.
Bar is loaded. Filatova Anastasia from Russia, 60 kilos on the bar.
So 60 kilograms on the bar for Anastasia. Weighed in at just 40.8 kilograms. Has the gold medal in her pocket already. It's a tough lift. I don't think it's going to be a lift. Unfortunately, yeah, the bar just moving down there. Sanasam Chavadavai from India, 67.5 kilograms. Not enough to move her up the rankings at all, but wants to get 3 from 3 today. Good touch, and just a little bit too heavy for her today. It was a big jump from 50 kilograms, but it's all about experience at this age. So we load up to 72.5 for Alyssa Kirchner from the USA. 72.5 kilograms. And a good opening lift and a good second lift. And she will take home the bronze medal for the 52 kilo class today. And just a little bit too heavy. So we move to Katya Rasadova from Kazakhstan now, looking for 72.5. I am absolutely blown away by their precision in their technique at such a young age. It's a credit to the athletes and a credit to their coaches and a credit to the national federations for building and developing junior athletes. Alona Didyak from the Ukraine now, 75 kilograms. Just a 2.5 kilo jump from her third lift. So she'll take home the silver medal today in the 57s. And it's also fantastic to see equipped lifting developing so much in the juniors and sub-juniors. And you could see as she got to the chest there, you could see her elbows slide back and the bar just push forward. As you watch the descent of the bar, her elbows just slide back. Katya Volodka from Russia, 80 kilograms. And she'll be taking home a gold medal at the World Championships here today. And I think if you keep an eye on her over the next 12 months, she'll be breaking the world record, because the current world record in the 47s is 90 kilos. And she'll be knocking on that door very soon. And she gets that back to the top. Coach looks happy. Refs are happy. We've got 2 white lights and it's on the board. Ksenia Matrinskaya from Russia now. 100 kilograms. And she has the gold medal wrapped up as well. And she'll finish on a very big personal best lift. Just likes to keep the crowd in suspense there. Got that narrow bench belt on. Allows her to keep the the mobility in her back, and it also allows her to keep that shirt down tight. Stretches it across the chest. Great press. And another lifter we'll be keeping a very close eye on as well. Jerry Fredrickson from the USA now, 107.5. She'll take home the silver medal today. And she'll take home a silver medal at the World Championships, and if she puts this lift on the board, she'll take home a very big personal best as well. 107.5. Opened at 97.5, hit 102.5. Now looking for 107.5 to finish her day. And she has to work for it. Did the bar dip? I think it did. Yes, she gets 2 red lights, unfortunately. Anna Koritka from Russia now, 107.5. And she has the gold medal here in the 84 plus. Just waiting to see if she will be coming out. She may have decided to forego her last lift. Here she comes. She was a little bit disorganised out the back there. But gets there just in time. 107.5. Gets it to the chest. And just a little bit too much. And probably one thing she's going to have to keep an eye on is that belt. The bar can't touch the belt, and it came awfully close on that one. Diana Wood from the USA wants 112.5 to equal her personal best. And this lift will roll her up into the gold medal position. So she has an opportunity here now to take the gold medal. With 112.5 lifting for a gold medal. She's a little bit unsteady. She's struggling to get the touch, and you could see it just came low on her chest there and drove her back into the rack. Unfortunately, that'll be a no lift. Lizette Rosado, USA, for a world sub-junior record in the 52s. So for 113 kilograms, the current record 112.5. And this is a record that has been around for quite a while. This record was set by Anna Filimonova in 1994. 113 kilos to break the world record. She opened at 97 and a half. It's a tough lift, but she's been training for it. We're re-racking. And the referee's just instructing what the problem was. I think she's going to run out of time. Gets it with 1 second to spare. Gets it to the chest. Gets it back to the top. Let's see what the referees say. Talk about pressure. No lift. 3 red lights. We'll have a look at the replay. Not quite sure. Could have been some bar dip there. But it's not over yet because Veronika Kashina from Russia, she wants a crack at the record as well. And she needs it. She's fired up. So this record has stood since 1994. At 112.5 kilograms. And she's working it to the top. She gets it there and locks it out. Did she control it at the top? 2 white lights, and she gets the world record at 113 kilograms. And it goes back home to Russia. 120 goes in the bar. Tamara Savatova from Kazakhstan, 120 kilograms. We are getting some movement from the jury. At 120 on the bar right now for Tamara Savatova from Kazakhstan. So I think the 113 world record from the Russian lifter has been overturned by the jury and will be a no lift. But right now, 120 on the bar, Tamara Savatova. Gets a nice light touch, a very good lift. And let's see what the referees say. And it is 3 white lights. Daria Rosanenko from the Ukraine, 135. Sorry, Anna Osmolova, 135. So 135 kilograms on the bar. And she will take home the gold medal in the 84 class today. She opened at 125, missed her 130, and now has decided 136. She's put a change into 136. She wants the sub-junior record at 136. So we put a few change plates on the bar there for Anna Vosmolova from Russia. 136 in the 84 kilogram class. And that record stood at 135.5 since 1996. And Naji Champs from Belgium. Right now though, Anna Vosmolova wants it. 136. She's using up a lot of time getting ready. Here she comes. And she's fired up for it. $136 kilograms for a world sub-junior record. It stood since 1996. Good touch, and you can see she drives it back. Let's see what the referees say. And it's 2 white lights, and she'll take home the world record and the gold medal. Daria Rosenenko from the Ukraine now for 140 kilograms. She's currently in the silver medal position. Interestingly, Yeltsova from Russia has put in a 140 as well. And Yeltsova is lighter than Rosenenko. So this will temporarily move her into the gold medal position, and then she'll have to wait. Gets it to her chest. And she's just struggling, just cannot quite drive it all the way up there. And she'll have to settle for the silver medal. And Yeltsova from Russia will have the final lift in the 72s and have it all her own way. And right now, we've had a change put in from Yeltsova. Looks like Yeltsova might want to be chasing a record there, but right now, Daria Victoria Yeltsova in the 72s now wants 147.5. The world record is 147. Going for a world record attempt. The previous world record, Sonja Stephanie Kruger from Germany owned that since 1999. Is it going to see its day today? 147.5, it's a big ask. She's added 10 kilos to her second lift. When Rosenenko missed her second lift at 140, it opened the door so she can have a free lift at 147.5 with no pressure. She has the gold medal in her bag already. It's packed and ready to go home. Can she put a world record with it? I think she can. I think she can. 3 white lights and she gets the world record. And of course, not to be outdone, Daria Lovetskaya from Russia has put in a 158. Everyone else is playing around records, but she's just put a late change in. She's dropped to 150. They have right up until bar loaded is called to put their change of weight in. And decided that 158 might be pushing her luck a little bit and would rather get 3 from 3 in the points on the board. She has the gold medal. She is the world champion in the 63s. And let's finish on a 150, she says. And this is an absolutely massive lift, well above her previous personal best of 137.5. Can we finish at 150? Great touch. And she's having to work it. She gets it to the top. It should be a good lift, and it is with 2 white lights, and it was a right decision. I don't think 158 was in the tank. What a way to finish. Started this session unlikely to be looking at any world records, and then all of a sudden They just came out of nowhere, chasing down world records left, right, and center. Been one fantastic session, and these young lifters are absolutely phenomenal, absolute technicians of their craft. Don't go anywhere, stay around. We've got the medal ceremony coming up, and then of course lots more action this afternoon.
next class, 47 kilograms from juniors. The second place, Mr. Peter Valeria from Ukraine, 47.5 kilos. The first place, Bordogo Yarina from Russia, 80 kilos. Please stand up for Russia's national anthem. The next class, 52 kilograms from juniors. Third place, Kashmir Alisher from United States, 70 kilos. The second place, Otis Mozart Lisa from United States, 92.5 kilos. The first place, Kashina Veronica from Russia, 102.5 kilos. Please stand up for Russia's national anthem. The first place, Materiinskaya Ksenia from Russia, 100 kilos. Please stand up for Russia's national anthem. The next class, 63 kilograms from juniors. The second place, Sovetila Kalers from Kazakhstan, 120 kilos. The first place, Rumatskaya Daria from Russia, 150 kilos. Please stand up for Russia's national anthem. Next class, 72 kilograms from juniors. The second place, Daniel Daria from Ukraine, 127.5 kilos.
言ってください。
The first place, Yuritwa Victoria from Russia, 142.5 kilos. Please stand up for Russia's national anthem. second place, Frederickson Jerry from United States, 102.5 kilos. The first place, Bozomilova Anna from Russia, 125 kilos. Please stand up for Russian national anthem. Next class, 84 class kilograms, South Juniors. The second place, Good Dian from United States, 57.5 kilos.
All right, Deanna.
The first place, Polikova Anna from Russia, 95 kilos. Please stand up for Russian national anthem. A big round